Guys, currently President John Mahama is not in the country, he's in the United States of America, New York City to be specific, and how he was welcomed. Beautiful. He's there to attend the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly.
Security at the 80th United Nations General Assembly will be tighter than ever. Some 200 world leaders are expected to fly into New York City at a period when global conflicts are raging. Topmost, Gaza, Israel, Russia, and Ukraine. Those tensions will be reflected at the United Nations. The quiet before the storm that will bring New York City to its annual gridlock. U.S. Head of State Donald Trump will address the world on Tuesday. Ghana has had a strong representation at the United Nations in times past. But for John Mahama's famous entry into the United Nations building in 2012 after assuming the reins of power made waves and international headlines.
It's not sympathy we want, it's partnership. The ability to stand on our own feet. It's not handouts we're in search of, it's opportunities. We've already shown with time and the right opportunity, Africa can make it.
John Mahama has maintained a strong international reputation with his command over global issues that had earned him leadership slots even whilst out of administration 8 years ago, upon returning to the reins of power for a final 4-year term and leading the charge to ensure that reparative justices perform their mandates effectively. A strong point he intends to push firmly at a high-level debate on Thursday. In the United States, expectations from Ghanaians are high.
We are expecting him to deliver, and he will deliver as expected. He is a strong man, he's a man with a lot of expertise, and we expect that, yes, he will live up to expectation.
those of us in the healthcare in the diaspora, we can see that he's doing a very good job. Very soon, we will not have a case whereby people have to be flown from Ghana to the diaspora to seek any.
The last time he was there, he made his point very clear, and I loved that presentation by President John Mahama, and hopefully we are expecting him to go there and deliver. On Thursday, he's expected to give some speech about Ghana and Africa trading and all that. So we hopefully he will say some things that will put us up there. You understand?
Your Excellency, the Chairperson of the African Union, Your Excellencies, colleagues, heads of state and government, Your Excellency, the Chairperson of the African Union Commission and Commissioners, Honorable Ministers, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege for me to join you this afternoon under a theme that directly addresses Africa's future, that is securing our health sovereignty. We are called to address the challenges Africa faces today. The truth is stark. External funding for healthcare and humanitarian assistance is declining rapidly. The US Congress in July cut $8 billion from the budget for US international assistance. US aid contracts worth $54 billion have been terminated. This is not peculiar to the US alone. The NATO allies and Europe, in order to meet the target of 5% of GDP spending for defense, are all making cuts to their overseas development assistance. If we do not take our health destiny into our own hands by shaping new strategies and partnerships, our citizens will be left without medicines, without vaccines, and without hope. And there will be a reversal in the health outcomes in Africa. The meeting of the Committee of Heads of States and Government of the Africa CDC today is vital because as heads of state, the responsibility of leadership in protecting the health and lives of our citizens rests directly on our shoulders. We must step up to the plate and redirect resources to where they matter most. We must cut wasteful expenditure and channel funds to improving healthcare facilities, training more health professionals, producing our own medicines and our own vaccines. In Ghana, we're not just talking about sovereignty, we're working to make it real. We've passed the Ghana Medical Trust Fund Act, which is a bold new program that provides sustainable financing for people battling with non-communicable diseases. We've set up our National Vaccine Institute, backed with seed money of 75 million Ghana cedis, to make Ghana a hub for vaccine research and manufacturing for our sub-region. We're soon to roll out our free primary health care program so that essential care is available to everyone without cost, without barriers, and without delay. Just this year, we uncapped the National Health Insurance Levy to restore 33.5 billion cedis, that's about $300 million of health funding, which was previously swept into the Consolidated Fund for Consumption. These are practical steps that demonstrate that where there's political will, sovereignty is achievable. Just last month at the African Health Sovereignty Summit in Accra, we launched the Accra Compact and the Accra Reset Agenda. The Accra Reset Agenda aims to transform the global governance structure amidst the current global uncertainty. And the starting point for this transformation is in the health sector. Africa must not only be invited to global health discussions, Africa must be a co-convener, we must be a co-designer, and a co-owner of the solutions and outcomes of these global fora. Today's meeting of the Committee of Heads of State and Government of Africa CDC is a place to carry this vision forward. And so when we go to Gavi, the Global Fund, or the Pandemic Fund, we must go as one Africa, united, determined, and demanding fairness and equity. In my closing call, colleagues, let us move from words to action. As the world steps back, let Africa step forward. Let us invest in our people's health by investing in our health systems.
I saw he went there with a very kind of, let me say, small entourage. Looking at the number of people that he went with the first lady, Lordina Mahama. And that one, Abronye DC said he has an issue with him. Why is he taking his wife along? Ubini, oh, Abronye too. Listen to what he's saying.
Ghana, another day, oh, we once no what showed you, and they no casino. We are spending over $300,000 on Lordina Mahama, our UN General Assembly. Dear Miss Ase, Sika Tokono, and Nikunu, and the two Kwano, and $20,000, and so much more Yinadi, and to President Mahama, so nether day, Mobayina Diana.
You can see Abronye DC is back to his old attitude. The thing is, we can't stop him from talking. You can't stop him from talking. You can't stop Abronye DC from talking. You can't say Abronye DC should not talk. No. That one is not happening anyway. But the thing is that, you see, certain allegations, when you are making them, you should have credible information before you say. I don't know where he gets his information from, but, well, he knows where he gets them from. You understand?
President mounts the podium. I want him to first talk about the Galamsey issue in Ghana and the LGBT. Because I remember the LGBT issue. Some judge proposed a bill when Akufo-Addo was in power. But when Mahama resumed power, we've not heard anything about it. He needs to make a stand, whether he's for or against the LGBT issue, because it's a big challenge in Ghana. Also, the issue of Galamsey, it's a huge menace in Ghana. People literally don't have quality water. This is a basic amenity every individual needs. What is he doing about it? I remember he said Akufo-Addo should declare a state of emergency during his time. He's in power right now. Is he going to declare a state of emergency? He's not touching about it. He's not talking about it. We know Gold Board is doing great in Ghana. I love Gold Board. Okay? But what is he doing about illegal mining in Ghana? These are the two basic things I think he should talk about. Because Ghana is a developing country. People need quality water. People are dying as a result of illegal mining. What is he doing about it?
What I want Mahama to do to fight mostly in Ghana is the Galamsey, and other thing is the discipline of Ghana, because most Ghanaian constitution lacks a lot of discipline.
So hopefully we are expecting him to, do some kind of beautiful demonstration over there and come back with a very nice result. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you make of all these developments?